Hi students, welcome to today's class. In today's class we are going to see about ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal. This ferrous metal is divided into wrought iron, plain carbon steel, and non-ferrous metal is divided into copper, lead, tin, zinc, aluminium. Let's see about our first topic, wrought iron. Wrought iron. Objectives. At the end of this topic you shall be able to state the properties and uses of wrought iron. Let's see, what is wrought iron? Wrought iron is the purest form of iron. The analysis of wrought iron shows as much as 99.9% of iron. When heated, wrought iron does not melt, but only becomes pasty, and in this form it can be forged to any shape. Modern methods used to produce wrought iron in large quantities are the puddling process, the Aston or Byers process. Let's see the composition of wrought iron. Iron, 79 to 80%. Carbon 0.02 to 0.03%. Silicon 0.1 to 0.2%. Manganese 0.02 to 0.1%. Salpo 0.02 to 0.04%. Phosphorus 0.05 to 0.2%. Now let's see about properties and uses of wrought iron. The properties of wrought iron are malleable and ductile. It can neither be hardened nor tempered. Uses. It is used for architectural works. Wrought iron with tough, shock-resistant fibrous structure, that is easy for forge welding. With ultimate tensile strength of about 350 newtons per mm square, is used for making crane hooks, chain links, bolts and nuts, and for railway couplings. Wrought iron with no effect in salt water. Wrought iron with this property is used for marine works. Wrought iron with property of not retaining the magnetism is used as temporary magnets, core of dynamos. Wrought iron with corrosion-resistant property is used for making agricultural equipments. Wrought iron with easy to forge with wide temperature range of 850 degrees Celsius to 1350 degrees Celsius is used for making pipes, flanges, etc. Now let's see our next topic, plain carbon steel. Steel or plain carbon steel. Let's see the objective of this topic. At the end of this topic you shall be able to state the properties and uses of plain carbon steel. Steel is fundamentally an alloy of iron and carbon, with the carbon content varying up to 1.5%. The carbon present is in a combined state. Let's see about dead mild steel. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.1 to 0.125%. The properties for this metal is: it is highly ductile. Uses. It is used for making wire steel rods, thin sheets and solid drawing tubes. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.15 to 0.3% is mild steel. Properties of mild steel is: it is relatively soft and ductile. Uses. It is used for general workshop purposes, boiler plates, bridge work, structural sections and drop forgings. Let's see about medium carbon. It is the plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.3 to 0.5%. Properties and uses is: it is used for making axles, drop forgings, high tensile tubes, wires and agricultural tools. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.5 to 0.7% is another type of medium carbon. Properties of this metal is: it is harder, tougher and less ductile. Uses. It is used for making springs, locomotive tires, large forging dies, wire ropes, hammers and snaps for riveters. Let's see about high carbon steel. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.7 to 0.9% is high carbon steel. Properties. It is harder, less ductile and slightly less tough. Uses. It is used for making springs, small forging dies, shear blades and wood chisels. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 0.9 to 1.1% is another variety of high carbon steel. Properties and uses of this metal is: it is used for making cold chisels, press dies, punches, woodworking tools, axes, etc. Let's see about another type of high carbon steel. Plain carbon steel with carbon content 1.1% to 1.4%. Properties and uses of this high carbon steel is: it is used for making hand files, drills, gouges, metal cutting tools and razors. Let's test our knowledge we gained from our today's topic. Try to answer the following question. What is the name of plain carbon steel with carbon content of 0.15 to 0.3%? Option A. Dead mild steel. Option B. Medium carbon steel. Option C. Mild steel. Option D. Wrought iron. Your time starts now. I think you are right. The correct answer is option C. Mild steel. Thus we came to the end of our today's session. In our today's session we covered wrought iron and plain carbon steel topics under ferrous metal. Let's see the remaining topics in our next class. Thank you. For queries, visit www.nimelearningonline.in/moodle